4 of this Eastern Conference opening round. Mike Tirico, along with Hall of Famer Hubie Brown. A good start for the Bulls. The Cavs have tried to establish Shaq inside. Shaq has been okay, 2 of 4 from the field. LeBron hasn't done anything except missed a couple of threes, but Derrick Rose early with
for them scoring at the power forward position. Varejao with the rebounding and that's excellent defense.
LeBron has 5 rebounds of the 11 Chicago misses so far. And Anthony Parker from the corner knocks down a 3.
Pay the price.
Lou Deng's done a nice job on LeBron James, but obviously it's a team defensive effort. Now Gibson picks him up on the switch. Pitch out Mo Williams. And the construction of the Cleveland
3 baskets inside of 1 foot. And this is something that's got to improve as you move along.
Freight train running, number 23, LeBron to the basket.
Now, depending upon your angle here, you would like a charge in that situation. Most people in the building kind of thought that he catches him right there. The defender had the area as LeBron tries to avoid him.
He scored over 40 points.
Like in this series, he's been a monster. Vision. Because of the talent base here, there's a number of ways that you can play small ball.
I mean, really.
And he just said, I like small ball because there's no one in the post. So once I beat my
guys like they were the cones that you set up for a drill. Watch this.
Well, that's when coaches set up stuff like this, they do it on paper. Right? And that's what he made that look like. What an explosion.
One lineup you don't want to have is one where this guy is wincing in pain and heading to the locker room. And that happened during that in-between quarter timeout. LeBron James kind of grabbing toward that right arm shoulder area. So we'll keep an eye on that. Heather's locked in to see if 8 pers. You see James heading back out from the locker room. Still flexing that right arm, that elbow where he's been wearing that protective sleeve. Two-time LeBron, 2 of 4 from the field. He hits his first 3, his third 3-point high school to back-to-back state titles. First time a Chicago public league school did that. Back-to-back state titles. As Parker knocks down the shot after the
leave, like that quick knee. All Cleveland is doing is laying off them. Medium range, and then if you do get the 3-point shot, it's got to go down.
Cannot give that guy that kind of space. LeBron knocks down his second 3 in the last 3 minutes of the Bulls. Barrage down the block, James with a head of steam. Going at Heinrich, it's a good foul from Rose, and then a little push by Heinrich along the way. Let's see if... And more for LeBron from the other night with George as he continues his treatments for throat cancer. It's very touching and moving. Rick is no...
Quite the effect they were hoping for today.
No. Warwick tried to catch it. He fouled LeBron. He held LeBron as James is breaking free. And he picks up his second.
Now, James. Stretch as they were holding on after they lost the 21 potential shot block.
LeBron weaving back to get the ball at the 6-second mark. Looking to take the last shot. Eyeing up Deng, size it up. LeBron beats the clock with a 2 to end the first half. Big scoring half for the Cavaliers. 18-7 to end the second quarter. LeBron has 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. Pretty complete, and he's standing by with Heather Cox.
Mike, thanks.
Great court vision. He's scoring the ball, rebounding, and assists. Keep an eye now. Watch as the defense comes in. Read the defense. Make the right decision. You'll see he'll kick the ball out to Mo Williams. Mo Williams will make 1 of the 5 threes. Keep an eye on it now. 3 guys around him. Kick it out. The closeout is too late. Beautiful recognition. Here, once again, a back screen on the baseline. Perfect pass to Parker. Here, now, keep an eye on the defense. They have 2 guys. He splits them, steps through, gives you a 3-point opportunity. Now, this one is just spectacular. Look at the distance. Right there, splits it perfectly, and then explodes to the rim.
And it's not just LeBron. Here's James down the lane, and Parker's free for 3. Anthony Parker, Hubie, is having a very nice series. Something on his wrist was uncomfortable. He was trying to fix it. I just want to get another rebound on this trip. That's 9 now for LeBron after he gets that one. In the paint, James take him up to 19 points. And it is 29-9. The will hop in the step of the Cavaliers. Mo Williams, 3. Got to stop it here. Got to pull the plug on the Cavs. It is a 20 with the Detroit days.
By the way, the guy number 17, Barry's out also is that way also.
The lob for James. Heinrich rooting him out. It's going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, easy call. Anytime that you get LeBron.
LeBron looked right away and said, hey, how about that foul over there? And
the guy said, I missed it. Okay. And then there are a lot of times you're up and you're yelling and screaming.
Varejao twirling down the lane. The rare fast court opportunity. James comes over and changes it. Just a change on that shot. Sizing up James Johnson, who picks up another foul. So let's give James 5 fouls in 4 minutes. He's staying on pace.
There he is right now. LeBron is just following that shot all the way. And you can see he definitely catches it, takes it right into the board. Good block.
After, half the Cavs perimeter guys went, you didn't have to hit me. That's okay. I know what you're saying. He could very well be in the rotation for some playoff season. We saw that with Boston a couple of years ago.
Yes, when he missed the 30-some-odd games, he came back. He was making a nice contribution.
Yep.
Because they needed him to play. Shaq was out with the thumb, but he doesn't get enough catches in an area where he can work on that, Mike. Yep. Because when you're doing all of the screening outside high, he gets very few of those opportunities.
Jamison with the mounts mechanically, and he said he knew Tebow at Florida. Actually had a clash with him during their days as Gators, both national champions. Another shovel score for Jamison. Closed with a sprint to make it to the second season. Here's a teamwork. 3. Well, blamed the caddy, gave him too much plug. At the end of the quarter, James. Oh, yeah! He did it again! You like that, Chicago?
That was special.
Oh.
That was special. Mainly because as he checks the clock and he comes up the floor, Rose is right there. He just goes right up over the top of Rose and lets it go.
That's just your typical 43-footer and a half, huh? LeBron is 28, 10 assists, and 9 boards. How sweet it is. The Cavaliers lead by 23. And this presentation of the NBA playoffs will continue after this message. And then a word from your ABC station. 20 and 10. Had nothing to do with him coming back in the game. Flip Murray trying to defend him, trying to stay down, not go for the fakes. Mo Williams.
Yeah, that's the advantage of LeBron.
Yeah.
He's in the middle of the floor.
5-5 game for Dwayne Wade. LeBron, the only one to have a game of those kind of numbers with the 5-5 to go with the 45 plus. Off the air ball, Rose trying to go behind the back. James running ahead of the field. Able to save it and go through 8-9 rows of the United Center. And those people saying, please, will you stay here for next year? We've got cap room. And the folks in Cleveland said, please just get back on the other side of the court and be okay. Hurdling photographers, people jumping through the stands.
Then have some kind of a center that has a low post game. Because then you could play high-low. You could do a lot of things. He could really blossom. Now you say, well, yeah, but Yubi's getting minutes. He's getting minutes here in this fight.
Tuesday night at home. Bulls will try to force a Game 6 back here on Thursday. Oh, stop it! Stop it!
Now, you know, Mike, I'm serious. He told Mo Williams to go to the other side of the floor.
Yes.
Okay?
Well, they lead by 25. And he has put on yet another playoff performance. Their typical reaction, signal back to each other. There's been a lot of that. Man of the people. Star of the league.
How do you close this thing out Tuesday in Cleveland?
Oh, same focus. We know defensively we have to get back in transition. We have the defensive rebound. We have to load on Derrick Rose. And if we can do that and continue to do what we've been doing offensively, we have a great chance of winning.
LeBron, congrats. Thanks for your time.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Heather. Hubie, I love sitting next to you when LeBron gets interviewed. You just smile and shake your head because not only does he do it on the floor, he says the right things a leader should say in your mind, doesn't
Well,
he?
he breaks the game down like a coaching staff. And that's what's so enjoyable about listening to him. Then he backs it all up by performing under pressure. But he understands the big picture.
We'll be back to wrap it up in Chicago as the Cavs take the commanding 3-1 series lead.